Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily English Taught. As usual, I'm Nana, your host for today's session. So, for today, we are going to talk about the topic of alone or lonely, understanding the differences. Okay, so let me briefly explain the topic to all of you in case, yeah, maybe you find it a bit overwhelmed or something. Okay, so at first, like many people think that being alone and being lonely means like the same thing. However, they are actually quite different. So being alone simply means that you are just by yourself, while being lonely is like a feeling of sadness or disconnection that can happen even when you are surrounded by other people. So some people love spending time alone because it gives them a chance to relax, to reflect, or to recharge their energy after a busy day. And others, they feel happier when they are with family or friends. And many may find like being alone some kind of like uncomfortable. Neither experience is actually right or wrong because everyone is different in their own ways. So during today's discussion, we will like explore what it really means to be alone and what it means to feel lonely. We'll also share our own experiences and maybe opinions, such as whether we enjoy spending time alone, when exactly being alone becomes loneliness, and whether like someone can feel lonely even when they are in a crowd. So there are no right or wrong answers today. We'll just like share our opinions and so on, so that yeah, we can actually know each other's perspective on this and understand each other's perspective. Okay, so I guess we can start with the first question, which I am going to ask Arum, I guess. Hello, Arum.
Hi, Sana.
Hello. Okay, so Arum, the first questions I think I'm going to ask you this. Do you enjoy spending time alone or spending time with other people?
All right, first of all, I would like to say that I love being alone because I can do many things without thinking more. If I have to do something with my friends, with my uh, colleague, my friends, yeah, because, it feels like I have to think twice. What if she or he feel uncomfortable? What if she or he doesn't like city walk or anything else. But if I spend my time alone, it makes me comfortable because I can do many things. I can do my hobbies. I can eat everything that I really want to buy. But if I have to have my weekend with my friends, it's also pretty good. But I think I have to think more. Sometimes it's really tiring for me because I have to know their own perspective, their own what is that preference, and etc. So I have to ask first. Do you want eat banana? Do you want to have vegetables? Something like that. So I can buy everything that I want, and she or he also wants. Yeah, it's pretty good for my interaction. It's not as hard as you think, but in my point of view, it's a little bit tiring because you have to know the preferences your friends as well, right? So that's why I have to choose being alone. Just that, Miss Nana. What about
Okay.
you?
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. Yeah, I kind of understand your answer because I think I would be the same as you. I prefer like being alone. Sometimes like you just feel calm being alone. It's like you can do whatever you want without having like the limitations of doing something. But when you're with your friends, like you need to think about what other people prefer or something like that. And I kind of feel that way as well. Sometimes when I'm alone at home, I just like do whatever I want, and then when I'm with my friends, I need to like yeah, know the limitations of what I need to do and what I can't actually do. So yeah, I kind of understand your feelings. Okay, thank you so much, Adam, for your answer. The next question is supposed to be for Kak Yusi, but Kak Yusi just left, maybe because of schedule. No worries. We'll move on to Zakia. Hello, Zakia.
Hi, how are Sana?
Hello, so Zakia, the question for you. What do you think is like the differences between being alone and being lonely?
All right. In my opinion, it's just like what you said before. That lonely is being alone in connection. Maybe we are in the crowd, but we feel lonely. Alone means enjoy yourself without no one else. So, and also the feels. It's big difference between alone and lonely. Lonely, it's I don't know how to say it. It's like really, really not really, but it's like sadness or feel alone that no one besides you, or maybe that no one can understand you, while there is a lot of people around you. But alone means you're enjoying yourself. Maybe it's in crowd or in a quiet place, but you are just alone, just uh, yourself only. But you enjoy that time. So I think that's what's the difference.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Like sometimes people kind of like confuse between being alone and also being lonely. So yeah, I actually you describe it perfectly. Like sometimes people just don't understand the differences between those two, and people often say that hello, you are so lonely. You why don't you go out with others, and why don't you just be with others? They thought of us being alone being lonely just because we are alone. So that's like a stereotype, I guess, for people who likes to be alone. They're not exactly lonely. It depends on how they ought it to be. Okay, thank you so much, Sakia, for your answer. That was amazing. Thank you. And I'll be back to you for the next question. Let's move on to Ibnu. Hello, Ibnu. Hello, Ibnu. Are you there?
Assalamualaikum, dear sister and dear brother. How are you?
Hello.
Sorry.
Okay, okay. I think the other one is Bewafa. I think Bewafa, you can wait for your turn first, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, so let's ask Ibnu first. Ibnu, the question for you: can being alone be a good thing? Why?
Are you asking pardon, sir?
Okay, sure. The question was, can being alone be a good thing in your opinion?
First of all, sister, I didn't get your point. First of all, you repeat.
Yeah, thank you very much. And first of all, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ibnu. I'm from Indonesia. I would like to thank you for inviting me tonight. And the answer, I think, being alone is, for me personally, better, feels better for me. I'm not saying that being alone is better for everyone because not everyone likes being alone. So I think, yeah, alone is good. But when I am alone for too long, I think it's getting not good because I start to miss my friend. I need to meet my friend, and yeah, sometimes I need to socialize. I'm not an introvert because sometimes I need to be with friends around me, and sometimes I do like being in crowded. I like going outside, do some sports and exercise every day. Yeah, that's really fun. But I cannot feel happy as much as I am alone. I think am when I am too long in crowded place, I need to. It feels like it drains my energy. I need to go home by recharging my energy. That's I think uh, that's it. And when I socialize with people, I spend more energy to think about uh, how to how to act uh, how to act and socialize with people. I don't know. It's like you have to have a mask. It's like you are not you don't become your true self when you socialize with people. I mean when I socialize with people, so it spends more energy than being alone. When I'm alone, I think I just become myself. No, not being hypocrite or everything. I become hypocrite when I'm around people, when I socialize. So it spends a lot of energy. Then when I go home and spend my time alone, it's like I just become myself. No masks, no being hypocrites. It feels good. I think that's it.
Okay, I got your point. Okay, thank you so much for your answer, Ibnu. I kind of understand when you first said that, of course, you prefer being alone at first, but somehow you just thought of the times that you have or you want to spend with your friends and so on. You're starting to missing the time you have with your friends and so on, and it kind of like relatable because sometimes there are also times that we just want to be with others with other people as well, not just being alone. And yeah, it's related, but like you said, it's also like some kind of good thing since we kind of just like be ourselves while being alone, while just being with others make us think twice about whatever we need to do, whatever we need to how we need to act around them and so on. So yeah, it's kind of understandable. Okay, thank you so much, Ibn, for your answer. It was really great. Okay, I'll be back to you for the next question. Okay, next I'll move on to, I think Bewafa just left the call, so I'm going to move back to Arum. Hello, Arum.
Yeah, here.
Okay, hello. So the next question, Arum. Okay, let me ask you this one. Okay, wait, not this one. Okay, when does being alone start to feel like loneliness?
Pardon me, sorry. I cannot get the point.
Okay, sure. Let me repeat the question. When does being alone start to feel like loneliness? Do you get it?
Yeah, I got it. But I still wondered how to answer it, because I think if I will want to make a interaction with other people, I would like to do that. But if I just really want to have my free time, my what is that? Me time. Of course, I would like to go and then just hang out with myself. So there is no one who really want to. There is no one who I invited if I really want to lonely. But if you ask me about loneliness, I think if I have a lot of problems that I really wanted to solve it, but I cannot tell the other one. I cannot tell my problem to my friends or my closest friends. Of course, sometimes I have to think my problem first. I found the main problem, so I can solve it. But sometimes if I cannot solve the main problem, of course sometimes I think I'm so lonely, and there is no one who can help me and something like that. I know that's actually not a lot of people's responsibilities, right? But sometimes Yeah, I have to finish my problem. I have to solve my problem with myself by myself, of course. But I cannot tell to other people. So that's why sometimes I feel lonely and loneliness, of course. But I think it doesn't matter. It's really what is that common, right? Because I know some people or most of people have their own problems, right? So they have to solve it, even if they can tell to their friends. But I think they should think more about their decision. But in my point of view, if I have my problem, my own problems, of course I have to solve it by myself, and don't talk too much because we don't know, guys. Sometimes you find your what is that your friend, probably she or he would like to help you, but the what is that the perspective is different, so sometimes it's tiring for you. So that's why I think I would like to choose being lonely and loneliness, because of I don't want to get more tiring because of my friends when I have to solve my problems. Just that, I think.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts here. That was great. Yeah, I kind of understand that sometimes when we have some kind of problems, we should be able to like solve it by ourselves, because sometimes, of course, we need time to like think about it by ourselves and so on, but also need maybe some kind of opinions from friends and so on. But if you are not comfortable with sharing all the problems with other people, it's just better if you do it alone, like do it by yourself, solve it by yourself. And yeah, so that it wouldn't cause such a headache for yourself and also for others as well, or making you even more confused about the problem and so on. So yeah, it's kind of relatable. Thank you so much, Arum, for your answer. It was really great. Okay, thank you, Arum. I'll be back to you for the next question. Okay, now let's move on to Zakia. Hello, Zakia, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Zakia, the next question for you. Have you ever felt lonely even though you were surrounded by people? What do you think caused that feeling?
All right. Of course, I have ever felt that because I think it's happened to every people in the world when you are in the crowd but you feel lonely, because it's like when the people around you didn't notice you, like, and you will feel being left out, and that's the time when the feeling lonely, the lonely starts in yourself. So it happens when I don't really enjoy or don't really join to the topic that people around me talk about. So I don't know how to stay connected to that group or to the people around me. So I was just like silent, and I don't know what to say. I don't know how to join the conversation, and I will start feeling left out. So that's the time. That's when the lonely starts, when I'm in crowded. So that's what I think. What happened to me.
Okay, as an introvert myself, I kind of relate to that kind of situation. Like when you were in a group and they talk about something that you are not exactly interested in or so on, and you just kept being silent in there, and while other people are talking about it, and you just can't help. You can't just join in without like just in like in how do I say this, like you can't really just join it in a suddenly or something. So yeah, sometimes it happens to people, especially I think a lot of people actually relate to that, because especially the introvert people, because they can't really like join the conversation when they think too much about it, when they think that they can't really um interfere in that kind of conversation or something. So it's kind of relatable. Thank you so much, Zakia, for sharing that, because I
Yeah.
just thought of it as well. Okay, yeah,
Right,
Zakia.
is that? But
Mhm.
for information, but sometimes when the conversation is not really making me enjoy, I also doing like observation. So I just silent and also watch the conversation, and I will like like doing observation. So at least I get some a little information like that. So I'm not always feeling left out, but also get some information by that silence moment.
Okay, yeah, that's a good thing as well. Like being observant of the conversations that was held by others. Like, yeah, sometimes we don't know what to talk about in that kind of topic that we're not chosen at, but we can actually like listen to it and relate to it in our mind or something. Like we gain something from their conversation as well. So that's a good thing, actually. Thank you so much, Zakia, for sharing that. I should do that often as well, not just being left out like that. Okay. Thank you, Zakia. Okay, then I'll be back to you for the next question. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next participant, Ibnu. Hello, Ibnu. Are you still there?
Hello again.
Okay, hello. Okay, so the next question for you. Okay, here it is there a time when you don't like being alone?
Yeah. Wait. Let me recall. The time when I don't like being alone is that. Oh yeah, when my internet connection is down or there is an electricity problem in my place. I don't have anything to do in my house, and it makes me feel frustrated. So I think I really have to do something, and it has to be socializing and meet my friend. In this time, I really dislike being alone because it triggers stress in my mind. I really dislike it, and then I don't like being alone when I hang out with my friends. Sometimes when I hang out with my friends, there are people whom I don't know, and then I feel shy to talk with them. Then I start to feel alone, and I'm being alone in that situation, and I really don't like it. And then yeah, I think that's it. Actually, I really like being alone because I think being alone doesn't require so much energy. You just spend your day by yourself. I think because I say this because maybe I am an introvert person. I'm not fully introvert, but mostly some parts of myself mostly is introvert, not fully introvert, not entirely introvert. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer, Ibnu. Well, I can relate to the first question when your phone is low on battery or low on Wi-Fi or something, and you can't really connect using your phone, so you just feel lonely at that point. So you want to be around people, like you want to interact with people because you can't really do anything with yourself. The point you can't really play with social media and so on. So yeah, I kind of relate to that. Yeah, I do that often as well. When my phone is out of battery, I will disturb my brother just because I want to talk because I feel lonely when I don't have my phone around. So it's kind of relatable. Okay. And the second situation as well, like sometimes when we hang out with our friends, maybe they bring someone else who we do not know. So at that point we will feel like different. We will feel some kind of left out maybe because we can't really connect with other people that we don't really know about. So it's kind of understandable. I don't exactly have that kind of experience yet, but I can imagine how it feels to have someone who you do not know properly around us when we are hanging out with our friends. So yeah, it's understandable. Thank you so much for your answer, Ibnu. It was great. Okay, now let's move. I'll be back to you for the next question, and now let's move on to Yogi. Hello, Yogi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so Yogi, let me ask you the question. The topic today is alone and I'm sorry. The topic today is alone or lonely. understanding the differences. Okay, so the question for you: are you someone who likes quiet time, or do you prefer being around people?
Actually, it depends. Personally, I don't mind being alone. In fact, I think I need someone alone time to recharge because my social energy is limited. That's also one of the reason why sometimes when I'm in a group conversation, I often stay quiet, or maybe I will prepare. It's different, yeah. It's That's also the reason why when I'm in a group conversation, I often stay quiet. It's not because I'm bored or don't care about the discussion. Maybe if I feel like my social energy is limit, most I just listen and processing what other people are saying. Am I true to tell about this? Am I false in the question?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
It's correct, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct.
I,
I can understand.
I'm worried. I'm worried if I false in my story.
Oh no, no,
Telling
don't worry
something.
about that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Just go ahead
Okay,
with the
okay.
answer.
So I feel that I have a limit to how much I can talk in a day, especially if the conversation is serious or requires a lot of thinking. Once I reach that limit, I naturally become quieter. I don't force myself to keep talking because I would know I won't express myself as clearly as I want to. So yeah, but however, something changed when I'm not feeling okay emotionally. Yeah, sometimes instead of wanting to be alone, I actually want to be around someone. I don't necessarily want to talk about what's bothering me or ask for advice. Sometimes I just want to have a normal conversation, laugh about random things, grab some put together, or simple like spend time with someone. If I have emotionally problem, I can. Usually I will do to bed. I go to bed to sleep. But if I can't sleep well, so I will meet with someone I can talk with him or her. Their presence is enough to make me feel a little lighter, even if they never know what's on my mind. That's why I think being alone and feeling lonely are completely different. Like, yeah, maybe being alone is something I often choose because it helps me recharge and enjoy my own company. But long lines, it's I'm not talking about being physically alone. It's about missing a sense of connection. Even if I don't talk about my problems, knowing that someone is there with me can make a big difference. Yeah, the key is not I'm not avoiding people or always being surrounded by them. It's finding the right balance. So will knowing when I need quiet moments for myself and when I simply need someone's company, and even without saying a word about what I'm going through. So maybe that's for me. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Yogi, for your answer. I guess we have a lot of introverts here. Like most of the participants today, they answered they prefer being alone, and they mentioned that they are some kind of maybe introvert, I guess. Because yeah. So I suppose that all of the participants today can relate to your situation as well. Like we prefer being alone. You prefer being alone because yeah, sometimes you just you think that it's something that makes you feel better when you are alone, but sometimes you also need some people to help you, like to cheer you up, to talk with, and so on. So yeah, it's kind of relatable because yeah, we can't always be alone all the time, and we can't always be with people all the time. So there's also different there. So yeah, sometimes you are being alone, but people assume you to be lonely. Like you mentioned the difference between like the lonely and being alone. Yeah, those are great. Thank you so much, Yogi, for your answer. Okay, thank you, Yogi. I'll be back to you for the next
Okay.
question. Okay, so let's
Alright.
move back to Adam. Hello, Adam. Are you still there? Okay, so Adam, the next question for you. Do you think social media makes people feel less lonely or more lonely?
Do you say? Pardon me, sorry.
Okay, sure. Let me repeat the question. Do you think social media makes people less lonely or more lonely?
I don't know. In my point of view, I think it's more lonely because if you, this actually happened to me. I know that I'm an introvert person, and I don't really like when I have to. It's like I still can have an interaction with other people, but I think I prefer being alone because of I think I can do many things by myself. But if you ask me about the technology, the phone, or something like that, such as internet as well, I think it's more lonely because you think that in what is that in online what is that online interaction is really colorful, but sometimes when we have to meet, it's like there is nothing, and probably both of you or more than two people have the different what is that more than two friends probably has or have different preferences, different topic as well. So that's why you have to analyze first. But if you use your phone, it's like you will find the other what is the other circle probably looks really colorful, really enjoy. They have the same vibes or something like that. But if you have to meet your friends and you have the different vibes and so on, of course you think that it's not comfortable for you, and after that you probably don't want to meet with them, and I think lonely will come to you because you think that yeah, probably you have friends, but it's really hard for you to understand them, to make the interaction as well, and so on because the what is that the algorithm as well probably different vibes, different preference on social media probably it's really hard for you to find the what is that the similarity, I think. So it's possible for you to feel uncomfortable because of the internet, and one of you or more than one person of course will feeling loneliness and so on, I think. But I don't know how to tell you because I think this is like an IELTS speaking test. Is that correct? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. I think you answered it really well. Like, yeah, I can understand that certain people have their own preference on this question. Like, some people they may think that social media actually makes people feel less lonely because they can play with phones and so on. But you are more into like social media can make us like more lonely because yeah, even though we have the phones, we have the things that we can check on. We kind of lack the interactions with people offline. Like how do you say this is like between our network we are more into like using social media with like something that is not exactly, should I say real or something like that. It's not like probably not real, but when you have the interaction with people outside the social media with people like real life people, it will make you feels like much better, I guess. So that's why even with social media around you, you just feel more lonely because you don't have that kind of interaction with you around you with real life people. Okay, thank you so much, Adam, for your answer. I get it. I get your point. Thank you so much. Okay. Now let's move on to the next participant with the next question. Ibnu.
Yeah,
Okay, so Ibnu, the next question for you. What have you learned about yourself when you spend time alone?
what I learned is that I can understand myself better. my psychology pattern, my own character, my body character, how I think, and how my body works. I think I can understand it better when I am alone. Because when I'm alone, I can have time to think deeply on myself. I just realized that I need to I need to train my mind to memorize so many words in foreign languages. I just realized it when I spend my time alone studying and memorizing words from foreigner languages. Recently, I study foreign languages. That's why I understand it. When I just keep hang around with my friends, think I will not realize my studying method. Just like my friend, I have a friend. She just keeps hanging around every day. She goes to places every time, and then yesterday we had some tests. She failed, and I constantly pass the test because maybe it's because where we learn. I focus on learning today, and she just she couldn't get rid of her desire to playing and hanging around. So this is what I learned from being when I'm alone. I can think deeply, especially at night. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Ibnu. Actually, that's a very good thing because when you are just being alone, you kind of like learn something new, like learn new language and so on. Because yeah, it really is something great because I haven't even thought of it. I mean, like when I'm being alone, I just think about doing something that can fill in my time, like watching movies or maybe doing something that is not really beneficial for me. But when you say that being alone made you realize that you learned you learn more about languages, learn more about new things and so on, it was actually very good. You use the time you spent alone really well, because sometimes when you are with other people you don't even think about that, like you don't even think about maybe you don't even think about studying, you don't even think about learning new things or so on, because you just want to hang out and so on. But just the thought of being alone making you want to study more and more, it was really great actually. Thank you so much, Ibn, for your answer. And mhm.
Let me
Okay,
add
sure.
something. I think being alone is not always good because I spend too much my time alone, and then I'm stuck in socializing. I don't have my social skill is getting weaker because I spend more of my time being alone. And some people maybe lose their empathic skill, how to feel what others think, what others feel. I think this is the side effect of being alone and spending too much time getting away from society.
Yeah. I do agree with that. Like it's like give and take. Maybe you gain something, but you actually lost something else. Like you gained maybe you gained learning new things and so on, learning languages and so on. But at the same time, you just kind of lose the skill of socializing with people. So that's what we need to give away, I guess. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Yeah, because same as me, when I'm alone, I kind of like forgot how to even socialize with my friends. Sometimes it's like when you meet again with your friends, you just kind of stuck on what to talk about at first. So yeah, it kind of understandable. Okay, thank you so much, Ibnu, for sharing that. I think all of your points here are really great because yeah, it's something that we all actually never realized it. Like yeah, okay, thank you so much, Ibnu, for your answer. By the way, good luck on your test, or have you have you done with it? But actually, good luck for it.
Yeah, I passed the test
Oh,
today.
okay. Good. Congratulations for you. Okay, that's really great. You really study hard for
Thank
it.
you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ibnu, by the way, for your answer, and congratulations for your passing the test. Okay, now let's move on to the next participant, Yogi. Hello, Yogi. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Yogi. So the next question for you would be this one: can spending too much time alone affect a person's mental health? Do you get the question?
Okay, spending too much time alone affect a person's mental health.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let me think first. So, yeah, it can, but yeah, spending too much time alone may negatively affect a person's mental health, especially if it leads to social isolation. People who are isolated for a long period may experience loneliness, stress, anxiety, or even depression. However, spending time alone is not always harmful. Healthy solitude can help people relax, reflect, and recharge. Uh, the key is maintain a balance between enjoy personal time and stay connected with family, friends, and community. But if you think that maybe I will give you my perspective about if you have think about social media, it can change people when you can alone always maybe in your bathroom or your home. I guess if you will see the people in the social media, well, they do some interactive. You maybe feel like why you can be there. And yes, I think spending too much time alone can affect person mental health. Humans are naturally social, so a lack of interaction with others can make people feel lonely, stressed, or emotional disconnect. In some cases, it may even increase the risk of anxiety or and depression. But on the other hand, spending time alone can also be beneficial because it gives people the opportunity to reflect, focus on personal growth, and reduce stress. Therefore, maintaining a balance between solitude and social interaction is very important. Yeah, maybe just spending too much time alone can definitely impact a person's mental health.
Okay,
I
thank you
guess.
so much for your answer. Like you said, yeah, I think I agree with that. Like it depends on the person who's like being alone. Some people they can actually handle that kind of situation. They can maintain their health, they can maintain their well-being and so on. But some people may not be able to do that. Like it can affect their mental health. Like sometimes when they are being alone for too long, they got like you said anxiety and depression. And even if you mentioned before, like you kind of get lack of social interactions or social skills and so on. So it can happen actually to some people. But for some people who have like stronger mentality or stronger like I don't know, maybe mindset or something, they may be able to stay strong even despite being yeah like alone for a long time. So yeah, it's probably depend on people who like experience it. Like you say, thank you so much, Yogi, for giving your answer. It was really great.
Yeah.
I guess that's all for the questions because I don't have any more questions here. It's all the same questions again and again. So probably because we have like 5 minutes left, I will ask each of you to conclude the session. I guess just conclude shortly. So Adam, what do you think about this topic?
I
I don't know. It is so hard for me because to answer your questions. Is this a child questions?
Because it's like
Yeah.
it's like kind of factual in some way.
But I
Okay.
think you love introvert versus extrovert topics, right? Or about loneliness or something like that. I guess is that correct?
Yeah,
But
kind
thank
of.
you for
Because I keep on looking for like a different topic because we've been talking about the same similar kind of topics before, so I would like to do something new. So yeah, I choose the topic.
all right. It's actually a nice topic today for me. Thank you very much, Susanna.
Okay, thank you so much, Arum. Okay, then let me ask Ibnu as well. What do you think? Would you mind concluding this topic or say something about this topic, Ibnu?
Well, I think this topic is really interesting, but because I am an introvert, I think I had so many things to explain, but I prefer to explain what you feel. That's all. Reasons. I know I need say everything I had my mind. Well, as far I think this topic is is I don't know how to say it triggers the participants to have so many things to express their their thinking, their ideology.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, I'm glad that you think that way because yeah, when I listen to all of your answers as well, like before, it kind of enhanced your thinking, your guys' thinkings and so on. So yeah, it's really great. Thank you so much, Ibnu. And I'm glad to hear all of your answers today because sometimes I don't even think about that kind of answering my situation. So yeah, it's interesting. Okay, thank you so much. And Yogi, what do you think?
Yeah, so interesting. So it relates with our situation right now because I can relate being enjoy spending time alone or after a busy day or after being around a lot of people. I need some quiet time to recharge, and sometimes we have to being extrovert or maybe introvert. Yeah, actually I'm introvert, but I will do some right condition when I have to meet other people, when I have to meet someone or conversation about the seminar maybe or like we have discussed tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be grateful. So it's like can very relate with our situation right now. Yeah. I guess it's my personal statement or opinion. And yeah, how about you, Nana? I'm not joined this station from first time, so I don't hear yet about your opinion about this. I just listen clearly, short and clearly.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for your answer. Well, I also think that it's kind of like interesting because yeah, I am an introvert myself. I kind of think about it sometimes whether being alone is the same as feeling lonely, and yeah, I think it's like different. So that's why this topic really is like interesting for me because I can hear your all of your answers today, like whether you think the same way as me or whether you think that it's just the same or something. So listening to all of your stories and opinions today, it's really like engaging my mind, like something. Yeah, it's really great, interesting, and yeah, thank you so much for all of you for sharing all those ideas, for all those answers and so on, because I really learned a lot from all of you. Okay, so I guess that will be all for today's session. Thank you so much for all of you guys who joined today. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all again next time. Okay, thank you so much. I guess that's all. Have a good day. Thank you, everyone.
much, everyone. And see you next
Okay,
time.
thank
See you.
you.